I'm standing by the Jordan River in Israel, a place that is filled with such rich history. This is where the masses came out to John the Baptist, and he baptized them as they confessed their sins. And the scripture says in John chapter 1, now this is the testimony of John, when the Jews sent priests and Levites from Jerusalem to ask him, "Who are you?" And he confessed and did not deny, but confessed, "I'm not the Christ." And they asked him, "What then? Are you Elijah?" And he said, "I'm not." "Are you the prophet?" And he answered, "No." And then they said to him, "Who are you, that we may give an answer to those who sent us? What do you say about yourself?" And he said, "I'm the voice of one crying in the wilderness, make straight the way of the Lord," as the prophet Isaiah said. It's interesting. John knew who he was, and he also knew who he wasn't. "Are you the Christ?" "No, I'm not." "Well, are you Elijah?" "No, I'm not." "Are you the prophet?" "No, I'm not." "Well, who are you? What do you say about yourself?" I would just humbly like to ask the same question to you. Who are you? What do you say about yourself? It's just as important to know who you're not as it is to know who you are. Some people spend their entire life trying to be a clone of someone else, trying to do it like this person, trying to be like that person. Listen, God has created you uniquely. You are an individual. There's no one else like you. And you need to find out who He's created you to be. You know what? I pastor a church, and people all the time are saying, "Well, you know, Bayless, you should do this, and you should do that, and we need to do this," and they've got great and grand ideas. But I realize there are certain parameters that God has called me to operate within. I can't do it all, and I can't be it all. I make a terrible someone else, but I make a great Bayless. So I know who I am, but I also know who I'm not. And sometimes people want us to do this or that, and I say, look, that's just not us. I don't feel like I'm gifted to do that. I don't feel like I'm called to do that. And so I want to encourage you, find out who you are, find out who you're not. Now, John was able to answer the question, who are you? What do you say about yourself? He quoted Isaiah. Now, John just didn't happen on that. He spent a long time in God's presence out in the wilderness where he prayed, where he walked with God, and God revealed to him by the Spirit through the scriptures who he was and what he was gifted to do. And there are no shortcuts, my friend. You have to spend time with God to find out who you are as well as who you are not.